Today's horoscope, Aquarius January 14th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's full moon can stir stronger emotional reactions than usual, but they can be very revealing. There can be a sudden awareness of something that's not working in the world of your work, daily routines, or health, or the need to make adjustments and meet deadlines. The need for better time management may be obvious now. While it's not the best time to make serious decisions, it's a strong time for observing and getting in touch with buried desires or frustrations that need management. Feeling dissatisfied is possible, but this discomfort can propel you to make improvements. This full moon could motivate you to connect with your work and health goals, and it's a great time to acknowledge the voice within you that reminds you to take better care of yourself. Correcting imbalances typically doesn't happen all at once, making it a good idea to muster up patience. While it's not a great time to make big decisions or changes, it's essential to acknowledge the feelings that emerge today and plan to better meet your needs going forward. A lovely and romantic full moon is upon you. The energy has been building for several days and will continue to do so for many days ahead. This lunation will energize the beaches of the zodiac sign of Cancer, one of the most sensitive and romantic zodiac signs of all. This will put you in the mood for love. However, it will also activate your solar house of employment and responsibilities, so you could notice that you're pretty busy on the job at this time as well. Don't worry, though. If you are willing to work on time management, you'll have plenty of time for pleasure and magic too. How do you feel about work? Listen to your heart under the full moon in Cancer. Usually, you prefer to avoid approaching anything with an emotional and intuitive perspective. Ideally, you should be cool, calm, and collected while handling work matters. Despite wanting to remain stoic, the full moon in Cancer will invite you to be more sentimental as you review your work life. Your feelings will matter as you consider your habits, routine, environment, and overall productivity. Let your emotions help you decide what you want to do with your work life moving forward. You may not notice the intense lineup of planets right now, being of an intense nature yourself to begin with. However, you could be contending with unusually intense energy from people you live with or work with. Get some space from this by going out for a walk. Walking is a great exercise for the lower spine and can be a wonderful treat for your lungs if you take deep, regular breaths. Today you feel like you could build skyscrapers that could reach the moon. This work-oriented day is right up your alley. Nonetheless, after the workday is finished, you really should spend some time meeting some of your own needs. You get so caught up in diligently meeting deadlines and contractual obligations that you sometimes neglect yourself. If you continue to do so, you will become so run down that your body will eventually rebel and force you into taking the break that you so stubbornly refuse. The moon is not only already in your work sector ahead of the first full moon of 2025, but things are starting to fire up across the income, work, and career fronts. This is not just the first full moon here since December 2023, but the first while Mars, the planet of passion and the warrior planet of the cosmos, is here in 18 years. In the South Node's first full day in your income sector and as Mars' friendly aspect to Neptune their peaks, the Moon's friendly aspect to planets in your career sector brings them into the mix. This is a coming together of forces that will shape the coming weeks and months. In between the Moon's departure from your romantic sector yesterday and its return to your relationship sector tomorrow, there is a need to not only hold on to the spirit of romance but make the most of conditions that for the first time this year are putting how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to the test. Daily Planetary Overview. As the full moon in Cancer rises and the Sun in Capricorn forms a harmonious trine with Uranus retrograde in Taurus, unexpected revelations might surface, marking the culmination of a 6-month cycle. This full moon brings a sense of closure and realization, especially concerning the efforts and projects you've dedicated yourself to over the past months. The earthy energy surrounding this lunation suggests a tangible outcome from your hard work. You may find that what you've been striving toward now bears fruit, offering a satisfying sense of accomplishment. Have you ever experienced a moment when your efforts finally paid off, giving you something to show for all your dedication? Reflecting on these milestones can be deeply rewarding and encourage continued perseverance. In this period of reflection and fruition, you might find yourself in an exceptionally good mood, radiating positivity and zest for life. This infectious enthusiasm doesn't go unnoticed by those around you. Your genuine joy inspires friends and family, creating a pleasant atmosphere that everyone benefits from. Have you ever noticed how your mood can uplift those around you, making social interactions more enjoyable and meaningful? These moments highlight the impact of shared positivity and the bonds it strengthens within our circles. If you're single, this is an excellent time to embrace your flirtatious side. Your charm and easygoing nature are likely to attract potential romantic interests. It's a time to enjoy lighthearted interactions and perhaps spark a new connection. Have you ever felt the excitement of meeting someone new when everything seems possible? These feelings remind us of the joys of human connection and the thrill of exploring new relationships. However, with this emotional high, you might notice some inconsistencies in your behavior. Even as a rational person, you could be surprised by how much your mood influences your actions. This period offers an opportunity to show those closest to you a different, perhaps more spontaneous, side of your personality. Have you ever found that showing a new facet of yourself deepened your relationships? It's these layers of complexity that make connections richer and more fulfilling. As the full moon energy peaks, distractions may tempt you, whether it's an irresistible dessert or a luxurious item that catches your eye. These indulgences can be delightful, but it's important to exercise a bit of restraint. Have you ever given in to a temptation only to wish you had shown more self-control? Learning to balance indulgence with discipline is key to maintaining a sense of harmony in our lives. Your creativity is likely to flourish during this time. Letting your inventive side run free can lead to exciting discoveries about yourself. Whether it's a new project at work or a hobby with friends, this burst of creativity can bring joy and a sense of accomplishment. Have you ever tried something new and found it brought unexpected pleasure or success? These experiences show us the importance of stepping out of our comfort zones and embracing new challenges. In financial matters, it's wise to remain cautious and flexible. The future is always uncertain, and making significant investments or acquisitions now could have unforeseen consequences. Have you ever rushed into a financial decision and later wished you had taken more time to think it through? Taking a moment to assess and ensure you have all the information can prevent potential setbacks. Lastly, amidst all these activities, remember to give your mind and body the relaxation they deserve. Listen to what your body is telling you and prioritize self-care. Whether it's through a deep tissue massage or simply taking a break, nurturing your well-being is essential. Have you ever felt the rejuvenating effects of giving yourself some downtime? Balancing activity with relaxation helps maintain overall health and happiness, allowing you to continue thriving in all areas of life. As you navigate this transformative period, consider how these insights resonate with your current experiences. How have your recent efforts come full circle, and what surprises has this cycle brought you? Share your thoughts and stories. Your journey can inspire others who are reflecting on their own paths.